Hi, this is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com. Welcome into part 4 of the complete How to Quit Alcohol program. I really hope this is making a difference and changing your belief structures around this drug, because that's the fundamental reason this course has worked for so many thousands of people around the world, is it doesn't treat the symptoms of alcohol addiction, it treats the cause. That we live in this twisted world where we all live inside a bubble of unreality, and we've all agreed that this is real, but as soon as you step outside the bubble and you look at it, you see it for what it is: pure insanity endorsed by society. Now, the reason alcohol is so devious and so successful at what it does, it is the second most addictive substance on planet Earth. Do not be fooled by the marketing and the social proof that everyone you know drinks. Kills 2.5 million people a year. 2.5 million. This is according to the WHO, World Health Organization. So this is a powerful drug. It's very good at what it does, and it knows exactly how to motivate you to continue drinking. Now, the thing about alcohol is everything it says it does for you creates a loop. Everything. Everything you use alcohol to provide in your life creates more of the thing that you don't want. Let me explain how this works to you, because it's what I call the vicious circle of alcohol. Alcohol sees a problem. The evil clown in your head sees a problem and offers you a solution to the problem. But the solution to the problem creates more of the thing that you were trying to get away from. And this is true of everything that you're using alcohol for. Let me give you an example. Thirst. All right. Hot summer's day. You're thirsty. What do you want? Cold beer? Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? And there's this, agreed upon story that nothing refreshes the thirst like a freezing cold glass of beer. So alcohol makes you a promise. It says to you, I can fix your thirst. Just come and drink a bit of me and your thirst will go away. In fact, I'm not only good at this, I'm the best. I'm the best thing you can do right now to control your thirst. And so you buy in to the promise and you drink the alcohol. And the illusion is, I'm drinking liquid. I've just drank a pint of liquid. My thirst is better. That is the illusion. Now, the reality is alcohol dehydrates the body. It is a diuretic, it makes you urinate more, and it strips the moisture from cells. If you take some bacteria, put them in a Petri dish, and drop some pure alcohol in, it actually rips the cells inside out. It pulls all the moisture out of the cells, and they implode in on themselves. It's like thermonuclear war in a little Petri dish. That's what alcohol does at a cellular level. What, you think it doesn't do the same to you because you mixed it with some cranberry? This is a powerful drug. It knows what it's doing. So alcohol dehydrates you. And hence, you can see the loop. Now we go back to the start. I'm thirsty. Alcohol jumps up. I can help with that. Drink some of me. You go, yeah, great. Oh, now I'm better. Oh, I'm thirsty. Loop begins again. And do you see? Now do you see why you go out and drink 10 pints? Doesn't that seem like a crazy amount of fluid? Have you ever woken up in the morning and gone, wow, I drank 10 pints of Coke last night. That's weird. Doesn't happen, does it? Because when you're drinking non-addictive substances, like orange juice, maybe if you're really thirsty, you'd drink a pint of orange juice. You wouldn't put it down and go, get me another one. Another pint. Get me another one. Another pint. Get me another one. I mean, how many pints of OJ would you have to drink before you threw up? 5? I mean, it's insane when you think about it, isn't it? But this is how alcohol works. It creates a loop for everything, and it does it with everything that you think it helps you with. For example, sleep. I want to go to sleep. Alcohol goes, I can help you with that. Drink me, you'll go to sleep. As we've already talked about, you don't go to sleep. You get anesthetized. And what happens? You wake up about 3-4 hours later feeling terrible. Now you can't get back to sleep. So alcohol created more of the problem that you were trying to get away from. Confidence. Oh, I just need a bit of Dutch courage here. I've got a very important speech to make. I can't mess this up. Alcohol goes, I got the solution. Drink me. You become less self-aware, less worried. You become more confident. Great, thanks. But actually now you're more stupid. There's more chance of you messing up the big presentation, the big speech. There's more pressure on you now. Alcohol jumps up again. I can help you with this. Attractiveness. You go into a bar hoping to meet the man or woman of your dreams, but you're nervous, you feel socially awkward. So you drink some alcohol. Now you feel a bit more relaxed. But let me ask you a question. How attractive are drunk people? Ladies, have you ever had a drunk man stumble up to you, slurring his words, dribbling on you? Have you ever thought, wow, he's so sexy? Guys, what do you think when you see a drunk woman falling over, giving you the eye? Do you think that's long-term relationship material? That's my future wife there. Do you ever think that? I'll tell you what guys think. Guys think, that's sex there. I think she might have sex with me because her standards are so low. I think she'd do anything right now. That's what guys think. Is this a good thing? Relaxation, the classic one, you know? You're stressed, you're anxious. Alcohol goes, hello friend, I can help you with this. Drink me and you'll feel relaxed. And you drink it and you go, yeah, I do feel relaxed. 20 minutes later, now you're even more stressed than you were before you started. And the loop begins again. So can you see that if you carry on listening to this voice in your head, this evil clown who's telling you he's your best friend, if you keep doing what he says, you're going to remain in this loop until it kills you. Because remember, that's its objective. Its objective is to distract you long enough that you don't realize what's happening. And then at some point you find yourself sitting in front of a consultant who says to you, I'm afraid your liver is shot and you're going to die. And, you know, some people say, well, you know, if that ever happened, I just, you know, try and get a liver transplant. You know, the maths is going to kill you on this, because if you look at how many thousands of people in America are waiting for a liver transplant, the average wait time to get a new liver is 6 to 12 months, maybe even longer, 6 to 18 months, something like that. If you've got cirrhosis of the liver to the point where the doctors have said to you, it's over, you're not going to live long enough to get a liver transplant. And even if you do, the chances are that you're not going to be a case that they consider. What would you do if you were in charge of organ donation and you had a child with an inherited condition that destroyed his liver and a guy who drank so much that he destroyed his own liver? Who would you give the liver to? It's a no-brainer, isn't it? So the math is going to kill you when it comes down to that one, I'm afraid. So, we're going to move on to setting a very powerful goal in a moment, but I want to give you a metaphor that I think this is probably the most powerful movie I've ever seen in my life. And it's a comedy. And it's an Adam Sandler comedy. I mean, it's like, it shouldn't be this good. Adam Sandler is pretty hit and miss with movies, isn't he? But this is, I think it's probably the best movie, the most moving, the most shocking movie I've ever seen in my life, and I want you to watch it. It's called The Click. I tell you what, take a look at the trailer for it. If you haven't seen this film, by the way, if you have seen it, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you know how sad this movie can be. If you haven't seen it, let's just watch the trailer, and then I'll explain a little bit more why it's connected to alcohol.
Your boss.
This hotel project, it's a big fish. Reel it in for me, and it's, howdy, partner.
Ooh.
Your family.
So I'll see you tonight at the swim meet?
I gotta go to that.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I'll be there.
I need you to come up with a major design proposal.
We're going away for the weekend. When I get back, I'm all over it.
How about Schwarzenegger?
No.
But the kids have been talking about camping with you all year.
Can we watch Dragon Tales, Daddy?
If I can turn the TV on.
Does it ever seem that life
Hey, hardy har har. car.
is out of control.
I'm looking for a universal remote control. Make my life a little less complicated.
Come in the back with me. About to rock your world.
This year,
No one else in the world has one. Just point. Click.
one man will be given the opportunity to regain total control.
Everybody sleeping, relax. Will you turn the freaking volume down?
Cool. You wanted a universal remote control that remote controls your universe.
Let's slow things down for a better look.
Adam Sandler
For me to do those documents, that's gonna take me months.
And you better get started. Wow, I got a big headache. What, I was hit by a train or something?
I didn't see anything. Playing some catch.
Yeah, but your kid stinks.
You gotta keep your eye on the ball, kid.
Click.
We have a song?
The song that was playing during our first kiss.
What the hell is our song? That's my boy. Linger was playing during our first kiss on that pink sweater you were wearing.
You remember what I was wearing?
I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Yeah.
So, this movie is about a guy who needs more time in his life. You know, the kids are stressing him out. His wife wants him to do this, wants him to do that. He just wants to get on at work, and he gets offered a universal remote control that allows him to pause life, fast forward through life, and skip all the kind of humdrum family stuff. So if he's having an argument with his wife, he can use the remote control, he can fast forward past it. If the kids are pestering him, he can pause them and make them go away. And the remote control learns what he wants. And so every time his kids come up to him, it fast forwards it. And he can't stop it happening at the end of the movie. And the metaphor in this movie for us problem drinkers is when you watch the movie, I want you to switch the remote control in your head with alcohol. And it's very, very powerful because it's exactly what we do. You know, we use alcohol to slow our brain down so that we feel less socially awkward, so that we can fit in better. We miss huge chunks of life because we were in a zombified state because of alcohol. You know, back when I was a drinker, because I would start drinking as soon as I got home from work, by 8 p.m. I was in bed. And that meant that I missed most of what my children did. Because from, say, 7 o'clock onwards, I was in no fit state to notice anything going on. By 8 o'clock, I was unconscious. So I missed vast quantities of my children growing up. And that's the metaphor of this movie, that the universal remote control is like alcohol. Now, we're just going to play you another clip from the movie. This is basically Adam Sandler in the movie gets to the point where his father died, and he missed it because he used the remote control to skip past it. He missed the whole thing, and he never got a chance to say to his dad, "I love you," because he missed it. And don't we miss so much in life because alcohol has taken the real us away and replaced us with a zombie? How many special moments with our partner have we missed because we simply weren't there? We weren't in the room. How many things could we have enjoyed with our family, with our friends, but we chose not to because we couldn't drink there? How many things were we invited to that might have been breathtakingly beautiful and amazing that we went, nah, that sounds boring. Why does it sound boring? Because there's no alcohol there. I mean, it's crazy. Back when I was a drinker, I couldn't even go to the movie theater without alcohol. You know what I used to do? I used to take a half bottle of whiskey with me, and I used to buy one of those big gulp sodas, and I would pour the whiskey into the big gulp, and I would sit in the movie theater with a massive bucket of popcorn and half a bottle of whiskey diluted in Coke. That's the only way I'd go to the movies. Can you imagine how many amazing things I missed because I simply wouldn't go because there was no alcohol there? So watch this clip. This is where he uses the remote to look back on what he's missed out on. He replays a moment where he had a chance to tell his father that he loved him, But he didn't take it because the universal remote control, because alcohol had turned him into a zombie.
Hey, Dad. Sorry to bug you. Would you mind looking at my shopping mall design again? This one is cheaper. But if you check this out, you'll see it has a much better natural flow.
Cheaper one. Like I said, let me do my email.
Yeah, you're right, Dad.
You ain't right.
cheaper
You're a
is
schmuck.
better.
Look at it. Surprise.
Hey, Grandpa.
Oh my God. When did you get so handsome? So, Michael, I had a wonderful idea. Your mother's playing canasta with her friends tonight. I thought, oh, what a great opportunity. You, me, and Ben should go and have a boys' night out. Can't. What do you mean you can't? You have to eat sometime. We could whistle at pretty girls.
I'm down for that.
See, he's down. I don't know what it means, but he's down. Hey, please. Don't give me that finger. I'll make you a deal. If you come, I'll show you the quarter trick.
Will you look at the man?
I'll tell you the secret.
No, Dad.
Don't you want to know
How you do this stupid trick? I've always known. Can you let me do my work?
You've always known. You're pathetic. I'm so sorry I barged in. I love you, son.
See you later, Grandpa. I love you. Dad. Bob.
I love you, son. I love you, son. I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. I'll miss you. You know that. Goodbye.
It's pretty powerful, huh? Yeah, I want you to try and imagine how many moments you've missed. And see yourself as though you're floating above it, as though you're floating above the scene. How many opportunities have you missed like that because of alcohol? How many of those beautiful moments in life has alcohol stolen from you? That evil clown who tells you he's his friend, who's your friend. How many opportunities for love have you missed? How many perfect moments with your children were you not there for? Because this evil drug stole it from you. This is attractively packaged poison. It is the devil in a bottle. Forget all the marketing. Forget all the hype. Forget all the social proof. This is poison. And you do not need it or want it in your life anymore. Okay. Sorry, it really does get me, that movie. It's just the most powerful movie. It's the most powerful metaphor I've ever seen about drinking. So,